Yeah, very, very tough loss. Obviously, ending the season, but it was very tough. We had two seniors that meant so much to me personally, and as their coach, and to the university. And it's just tough when you have situations in the locker room like that. These guys have meant so much to us, and it's kind of apropos. Then we have our other leader right here who's going to have the baton handed from two unbelievable leaders. But I got to give credit to Creighton. They, really, really, really good passing team, shooting team, obviously, and so give credit to them.
For anybody? I guess for the guys, what maybe was difficult tonight about handling Creighton's pace and tempo, and how much would it affected you had on the game?
I think we knew coming in that they were going to be really fast, play really fast, and play with pace. We worked on transition D the whole week leading up to it. Obviously, they have a lot of really good players. They have a lot of guys that could get in the paint and make plays, and they have 5 guys that can shoot it at all times. So we knew it was going to be hard to guard them. We held them under what they usually score. I don't know. I don't really know.
Clay, it looked like they really pressured you and Marcus a lot up top, and you guys found Crut and Akir fairly consistently. Can you just talk about dealing with that pressure and focus on you guys?
Yeah, I think we also knew coming in, because our coaching staff scouts better than anybody in the country probably, that they were going to jump out and hard hedge those ball screens. So we were ready for it. They came out fast, and we just kind of hit Crutwig on pocket passes a lot, and we had a lot of success doing that. And then they stopped hard hedging the ball screens, and kind of the big guy was low, so then we were able to kind of get downhill and drop it off to the big guy. But the coaches prepared us for that, and we were ready for it.
Unfortunately, you've officially ended your collegiate career. What's going through your head? What was going through your head as you walked out that court?
It's hard. I don't know. It's a lot of things are going through my head. I don't know if it's really hit me yet that I'm not ever going to put this jersey back on. That's why I haven't taken it off yet, and Crowley has, because he has some more time. But I don't know. I think that within the next couple of days it'll really sink in that I'm never going to play another game for Loyola, and I've loved playing here so much, and for the coaches to believe in me the way that they have, I owe them so much, and I'm so thankful that I was able to play here. It's tough. It's tough right now.
Cameron, you had for much of the night the duty of guarding Martine. There aren't that many bigs in the Missouri Valley that can shoot like he can. What was it as an adjustment?
Yeah, it was definitely different. He came out and started hot and made 3 threes, and at halftime we just made an adjustment for me to get up more. And we started off the game. I kind of had a couple lapses in defense, and I think in the second half he only made 1. And we knew that he was a pick and pop guy, so we just kind of switched our coverage and focused on that more. And yeah.
For everything you've gone through this year, faced a lot of adversity. How does this ending feel?
Yeah, I definitely feel for those 2 seniors. It's kind of hard for me because, those kind of were the guys that, when I first got here, those were kind of the leaders, and now it's a tough act to follow. But, you just got to get back into the gym and things like that next year and grind to get better. And, the faces change, but the expectations don't. We have a culture here of just kind of, next man up, next guy up, and guys that didn't play much this year, guys that are going to, coming in, the freshmen that are coming in, they're going to get bigger roles, and And it's up to me to kind of lead them and put them in the right direction so that we can still be successful.
Clay, can you talk about the heart that your team showed battling all night and what that says about Loyola basketball?
I think we did that all year. I can honestly say that. We had so much heart the whole year. We went through a lot as a team, and we had a lot of ups and downs this year. But we always played hard. We always fought to the end, and I think we showed a lot of fight in the first half when we were down. I don't remember exactly what we were down, but we made a run, and that's the thing about our team is we always believe that we're going to come back and win, and we never lose that belief, and that's something that I'll take with me as I move on.
Then I saw when you walked off the court, you embraced Porter and then Marcus. What did Porter say to you, and how much did those guys impact your career?
I love Coach and I love Marcus. We've obviously experienced some really cool things together. We've also gone through our fair share of losses and all that. That's the cool thing about sports is you go through a lot of adversity together, and I think that brings people closer together. And so me and Coach just told each other we love each other, and me and Marcus hugged each other and told each other the same thing. So we'll be connected for life. So this isn't the last time I'm ever going to see him.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here, and I hope this soundbite gets out over the whole country. There's so many things going on in the world of basketball that the moment something negative happens, it's out there so fast. And I hope this story of these guys get out there. How about this story? Last year, they went to the Final Four. All right, they got their college degrees. And in the world of grad transfers, they could have gone anywhere in the country. Marcus and Clay could have gone anywhere in the country. They had their college degrees. They could have transferred and been eligible. And I sat with them, and they said, "Coach, this is our home. This is our family." And they stayed with us. And the pressure that these guys were under over and over and over all year long. And all I did was get letters saying, "Hey, I ran into Clay and Marcus. They spent 30 minutes with my kid after the game. I ran into Creighton downtown at the school. I can't tell you how much a high-character kid he is." These are about the high-character guys in the world. They got their unbelievable students, unbelievable men, back-to-back conference championships. They're winners in every facet of their life. And I hope people, I know him and Marcus are it's just killing them right now that it's over. But they're going to hang their head high. What they did as people and impact our university, it's unprecedented how these two, not just those two, Crut standing next to me. I'm walking into this press room, walking behind these two, and they're embracing each other. And there's a lot of love in that program, it starts with the people in the locker room, and I hope that story gets out there because this is a tough loss, not only because it's season ending, but because these guys I won't get to coach them again, but like he said, I'll be connected for life with these guys. Do you have another question? Do you have another?
I almost feel like asking it now.
No, go
I
ahead.
guess Creighton obviously made an adjustment to get to the rim more. You guys were running off the three-point line pretty good. I guess how difficult were those adjustments to guard in the second half when they decided to try to attack defense?
Here's what Creighton does a really good job of. When they get to the lane, they jump stop and kick for threes. And when we were starting to fan out on that, they were making some shots, we were drawing a couple fouls. But they do a nice job of getting to the paint, doing the Villanova move, jump stopping, and then kicking for threes. And that's very good. Crut mentioned the matchup with the five. It's tough, but Crut had a lot of games. Look at Crut's assist. But yeah, he's a pick. Ironically, we worked on that all week long, not knowing we were playing Creighton, because we know that is a mismatch. That's tough for us to play a pick and pop five like that. Just so happens Crumple can drive it too, and he can roll, and they can throw it up to the rim for him. But that was. The adjustments was they can really get to the paint, but then they make good decisions when they get in the paint, kicking it to three.
What you guys were always felt like maybe one stop away.
I know. I felt the same thing.
What did you need,
I just felt we couldn't get over the hump. We'd cut it to 4, cut it to 5, and we couldn't. And you got to give them credit. And all of a sudden, they'd hit a 3. They, Crumple hit a 3 in the second half. Was it Zegarowski who hit the? Someone else hit a 3, and they did a nice job of not letting us tie it up or take the lead. It just every time we kind of cut it and showed some life, they extended it back up to 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that was. I felt that too. I felt like we kept on saying if we can get we believed we were going to do it all the way until the very end. But you got to give them credit because they just kept on answering that. Because I thought we executed well. I mean, we had 20 assists. I mean, I thought we moved the ball. We're unselfish. We spaced it. I thought we did some really nice things offensively. Just couldn't get that string of stops. That string of stops. What you need is when you're down 5 or 7, you need a string of stops. We just couldn't get a string of them.
It's kind of bittersweet for you probably because you wanted to come here and win, not come here and say I'm back type of deal. But to come back here with this team that you've accomplished so much with, and to play a game that was as intense as this one was, what did that just?
Yeah, I mean, first, just I think the people, even here, I got letters and so many people from Creighton fans that watched us last year just appreciated it and how, the kind of guys you are. But it truly wasn't the story about me coming back, and it was about me walking in with these guys, going to battle with these type of people. I mean, truly, I know Creighton will always be a fond, a special place in my heart, special memories, but. We didn't even talk about it. I mean, right when it came up on the selection show, everyone kind of looked at me, we laughed. But from that point on, we didn't even talk about it. It wasn't about me. It was about these guys were trying to win in advance. That was everything about it. And how did it feel to come back in here? I felt proud with these guys, walking into battle with these guys. I mean, they never quit. No matter how hard I get on them or how much they know I love them, and they know they never stop. They never quit. They practice every day, and that's the kind of culture I love at our program. So it was more about them than me coming back.
Selection committee's like giving us stuff to write about like that.
You what?
Selection committee's like giving us stuff to write
Yeah.
about like that.
Yeah, I know. They're diabolical.
Any other questions? Thanks.
Anybody else need a book?